Saffie, you've had quite a journey to the level you've reached at this point. Can you talk about the decision to come to South Florida in 2011 with two horses?
Well, the decision was to try to one day fulfill your dream of winning the Kentucky Derby and be one of the top trainers in the world. And came from Barbados. Obviously with a lot of expectations and a lot of hope and dreams, and things have been falling into place. It took a while to get here, and the first 6 years or so were hard, as in things didn't look like they were going to happen, but the last year and a half we got a lot of support from amazing owners and a hard-working team, and things have fallen into place where dreams look like they're going to come through.
Your father said he thought it was madness when you described your plan to him, yet you would not be discouraged. Why?
Maybe because maybe he's younger and he's more wise, and wisdom is priceless. But when I think back at it now, it was kind of crazy to take that jump. I mean, in Barbados, we trained the better horses, and they were coming over here and starting from the bottom with just average horses and have to start all over again. It was actually harder because no one knows you, at least in Barbados. My dad was a trainer and they knew we were good horsemen, so here it was much harder, but right now it was worth it all. Like, if I had to do it again to where we're at right now and where we hope to be, it was definitely worth it.
You have a lot of faith in yourself. Where does that come from?
I just think being around horses, I feel comfortable. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's like maybe just like putting on your shirt, putting on your pants. It's that easy for me, being around a horse and understanding the horse. I think I feel at ease with, like, just holding them in my hand, like walking to myself. Like, they give you a lot of feedback from them and observing them in the stall. I think that's where I learned a lot. I learned that from my dad. Like, I think that was one thing. I would always go at night. He'd be outside the stall at 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, looking at the horse, watching how they turned in the stall. And I think you learn so much just watching a horse, how they stand in the stall and how they turn. You learn subtle things that eventually, if you learn like these small clues, that you prevent things from becoming worse than it can.
The Fountain of Youth looks to be a huge test for Chanson. How confident are you that he'll pass the test?
I mean, we're hopeful. You always, winning any race, you always hope that your horse can run his best race. I think, and that's the thing with racing, you never know until they do it. But he's trained well coming into the race, and it is a tough race. There are good horses going in there, and if he runs his A game, I think he's as good as any horse in there.
You also have two other horses you have hopes for the Derby. New York Traffic ran a nice third in the Risen Star. What are your plans for him? What are your thoughts about his abilities?
Yeah, we've only had him 2 starts now. He started off good promising in Pennsylvania with a different trainer, and then he lost his way a little bit. And he broke it. He won for us here, allowance race. He won it well, and then the Risen Star, we put him into the deep end, and he ran a very creditable race. He only got beat a length and a quarter. I know that division came back slower than the other one, but I think he's a horse that could improve going forward, and maybe we're going to toy with the idea of probably putting some blinkers on him. And if we get 2 or 3 lengths improvement, he's right there. Right now, he's not, I would say, at the top of the crop of the Derby horses, but he's a horse that's possible to pick up points and qualify for the Derby. He picked up 10 points last time, and he'll need to get like 30 more to get there.
Disc Jockey is a horse that many fans may not have heard of so much, but you have high hopes for him as well, it sounds.
Yeah, I think he's a really nice horse. We claimed him for $35,000 last year. We gave him some time, brought him back. He won. Second time out for us. Won, ran a good number. And then last race, I wanted to get a little bit stepping stone for him. I obviously wanted him to win, but he got beat at 75-1, beat him. And when the numbers came out really strong, like every single handicap into him, I'm a big believer in looking at all of them, and they all came out. He ran an 89 bar, which just puts him up there with some of the good 2-year-olds. Now he has the big class test, but I think he's a horse that when he does go longer, it's going to get even better. We cut him back in trip last time because we were just trying to get a race for him to win, but he happened to get beat on the day. But I don't think, when I brought down the race, I didn't feel any disappointment from. He actually ran better than the race before, so I feel like he deserves a shot in one of the Derby preps. We don't know which one yet, but he definitely deserves a shot.
You have a solid filly for the Kentucky Oaks in tonalist shape. How good is she?
She likes to win. She knows how to win, and that's an attribute that you can't teach. She's 4 for 4. She's won with 4 different riders, and she would have probably won if she had 4 different trainers. I mean, she's a filly that doesn't do much on the morning. She can trick you. Like if you watch her train, Breeze, you wouldn't really know what you have, but you put her on a race day and she finds a way to win. She was very impressive winning back in November, the hot, and then after that we gave her a little break to point for the Oaks campaign, and we got through the forward gal. She won it well. The numbers came back slow, but we weren't looking for her best race then, and we hope she can move forward again. She's gonna have to step up again in the Devonadale, and we hope she can answer the test.
What would it mean to you to win the Kentucky Derby?
It would mean everything. That's what I came here for, and I mean whether it be this year or hopefully, I would love it to be this year, but I'm not gonna be greedy. If it does happen, it would mean everything. I mean, it's probably the most recognized race in the world. In my opinion, it's the hardest race in the world to win because you get one chance. There's 20 horses, you get one chance. I know that the Melbourne Cup is different. The horse can run back in the race so many different times, but the Derby is one chance, and that's all it is.